us tonight as a representative. And we'd like to thank Franklin Park very much for working with us on this project. So if we could give her and Franklin Park a round of applause. For those of you I haven't met yet, my name is Joelle Harris, and I'm the Education Director, so I'm sure that I've spoken with some of you on the phone, or many of you on the phone. And once again, thank you so much for taking the time out to come down here. I know that it's been a little confusing and a little frustrating, but what can you do about the weather? You know, honestly, this has not happened
in the 24 years we've ever done it. We've never, ever had to postpone or move or, Ohio spring weather.
Yeah, so I know that it was frustrating, but hopefully this will make up for it. And I'm sure that you guys are very excited. Are you excited to see your pieces? Good, good. This is Bill Sammons. He's the touring road manager and one of the actors, and he also directed this piece. And do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, just a little background on the child writing project. Come on in. Come on in.
Okay, great. Just go ahead and find your seat. And
winners are right here in the center, and then everybody else can filter in after that. So the child writing project started 24 years ago, where we wanted to bring live theater into Columbus City schools. And it became so popular that we then opened it up to Franklin County, and then it got so large that we opened it up to the entire state. So we have winners from Cleveland, we've had winners from Dayton and Chillicothe, over to Toledo, and over on the east side down in Marietta, we've had winners. And it's always a great process. This year, we have 18 stories with, how many total winners?
28 authors.
28 authors. And ranging from all over the state of Ohio. And it's probably the most interesting theater experience you'll ever see, because you have 4 adult actors running around with their heads cut off kind of stuff. And it's all written by your children. And you can't find anything more entertaining than that. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy Plant a Story. Oh, investigators, I am so glad you guys can make it in today. There's some really strange things going on in Ohio, and we need to get there as soon as possible.
But we're short an investigator. Adam is still in Holland working on that Dutch Elms case.
Yeah, I realize that, so I called someone in from the West Coast field office. He's a little green, but he comes highly recommended.
How green?
Well, he's only been on the job 2 weeks. But he comes straight from BTU.
Oh, Botanical University, good school. Oh, Bill, we don't have time to babysit a rookie. He may have all the credentials in the world, it still doesn't mean he can handle the field work. So when do we get to meet this new guy?
He should have been here already.
Oh, that's a promising start.
If we work in teams, he's your partner.
Hey guys.
Sorry, I got the tape right now. I forgot my ID badge.
Strike 2.
All right, well, thank you for coming in, George, and here are your fellow PIs.
PIs?
Plant investigators. Right. Okay, George, meet Kelly and Brianna. Now, here are your dossiers. Now, George, there's some really strange botanical occurrences going on all over the state of Ohio, and we're going to fly into Columbus and try and fix them. Kelly, you are going to check out a couple botanists on a plant that cuts hair.
Cuts hair? Sounds fun.
All right, George, you're going to check in about a plant that won a contest.
What's so weird about that?
It was a dance contest.
What about me?
Well, you, my lucky one, you are going to deal with a plant that causes sickness by being rude.
Oh, come on, Bill. Why do I always get the infectious ones?
You've had all your shots?
Good luck. We'll miss you. Stop that. Bill, I'm not going. Last time it took me 3 months of therapy to stop the weeds from growing on my ears. And they were purple.
Ears were purple?
No, the weeds were
Yeah, but you should have seen what was going on in the
Kelly's nose.
All right, Brianna, it's all right. I understand your frustration, but I know you can handle it.
Delvin,
18.
18?
Yeah, I know, it sounds like a lot, but you guys are the best PIs I have.
PIs?
Plant investigators! No. All right, pack your bags and meet me at the airport as soon as you can.
90 minutes later, we were in Ohio and I was ready with my first report. The Mysterious Plant by Jack O'Brien. Grade 4.
Jack, is that plant really exciting?
Not really. I'm tired of creating boring plants.
Well, why don't we make an exciting one?
It's gonna take a lot of hard work. Are you sure you want to try?
Yes.
All right. It's late tonight. Let's try tomorrow.
The next day, they started working. They were dirty and sweaty, but they didn't care. But the main problem was, they tried all these ideas and they never worked. The first one they tried was a lawnmower plant, where the plant would cut the grass instead of you. But instead, it ripped Jack's shirt. Then they tried indoor plants that could give you a haircut.
Hey, Jack, look at this one!
But
I'm tired.
Yeah, we need to think of a better idea for a plant. How about one that can give us water?
so, this experiment started to work. But then Rose tried to drink water out of the plant. But instead of water, she heard a big
Jack, what is that thing?
I believe it's a meat-eating plant.
What are we gonna do?
Let's take it outside where the rain and sunlight will kill it.
So they went back and they tried carrying the plant. Every time they tried carrying it, the plant would go jump.
I didn't like that. Maybe we should take long scissors and cut the plant in half.
So they took the long scissors and they snuck up behind the plant. Jump! Jump! Jump!
Jack!
Jump! 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 The plan was done.
Let's try again.
This time, it worked out perfectly. There was water coming out of the plant. Everyone came to see the cool plant, and it was the biggest party yet. Cool plant. Jack and Rose went down in history.
Hey, Jack, well, what are we gonna do next?
Share our fame with the world.
So Jack and Rose became two of the coolest scientists in the world.
And why can't it happen?
The
end.
Ketchup by Nick Dorschlag, grade 4.
Nick, you can't buy all that ketchup.
Why not?
I need some for the other customers.
All right, fine. I'll only buy 9 of the bottles.
Nick, why do you buy so many?
Well, because I put ketchup on anything and everything. I even keep some in my back pocket. Who doesn't?
Nobody does. Ay, ay, ay.
You know, I wonder how they even make ketchup. Hey, Dad!
Yes,
Dad, how do you make ketchup?
it's made out of tomato plants.
Hey, you have some of those, right?
Yes, I do.
Can I have some?
No! Well, I mean, yes, but only 3. I hate people in my gut.
Well, that's why you get them for me.
Oh, fine.
Thanks, Dad. All right, now to make ketchup. How do I do that? I know. I'll throw it against the fence. Man, I never had a good arm. Here we go. Let's try it again. Hey! I only had 3 of those! All right, let's see if I got ketchup now. Oh, man! You ran over my tomato! All right, let's try the fence again. All right. All right.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks, Mom. All right. Time for ketchup. No! This tastes nothing like ketchup. This is nasty. I have to put something else in my mouth to get rid of this horrible taste. Let's see. Potatoes, bacon, cheese, lettuce. Oh, that's it! A salad! I'll get some salad.
Nick, you can't buy 25 heads of lettuce.
The end.
The Stinky Flower Flute by Emily Brown, grade 4.
Lydia was queen of the school.
She was until she got the stinky flower flu.
It all happened in New York City in 1980.
Have you ever heard of fashion and clothes that match?
These are my best clothes.
I'd hate to see your worst ones.
That's how Lydia treated all of her classmates.
Oh, what's up with your hair? Did you wrestle a light socket and lose?
Well, you get the idea. Let's just get on with the story.
Lydia, dear, are you all right?
Yeah, why?
Well, your arms and legs are all green.
What?
Every day, Lydia got worse. Her hair turned red in her hands. It turned into petals.
Her hair grew in clumps, and her head turned into the top of a flower.
Soon, she was a flower.
She was a big, red, ugly flower.
But Lydia still made fun of people.
I may have red hair, but at least my socks match.
Oh.
Well, eventually, everybody started to make fun of Lydia because of her smell.
She was a stinky flower.
Oh, man.
Oh,
You stink.
When Lydia got home, she said to herself,
I didn't like that. Maybe I should stop making fun of people now that I know how it feels. It really hurts.
eventually, Lydia started turning back into her regular self.
Her hair turned back to blonde, and her skin turned back to its regular color.
Hey, you!
Yeah!
That sweater is really cool. And where'd you get those shoes? They're nice.
Thanks.
After having the stinky flower flu,
Lydia never made fun of anyone again. The end.
Franklin by McKenna Hammer, grade 5.
Woohoo! Yeah! Great dance, girl. You want to tell me that?
yo, welcome to the dance contest. Is everybody ready to get funky? I'm Larry G, and your DJ for tonight.
Hey, Cameron, what dance are you gonna do?
You know, I think I'm gonna do a little JT.
Oh, JT, I love JT.
Yeah, he's really cool. But you know, I'm gonna finish this drink first.
Okay.
Ah, oh man, this is disgusting.
Just throw that plant back there.
Yeah, good idea. All right, I'm ready to dance.
Cameron, that plant is growing eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Excuse me, I'm getting ready to dance
But
here.
it has legs, arms, a head, and even ears.
Get it, baby.
All right, everybody, let's watch Cameron
Got it. Hey, what happened to Bill? Did he find anything else out about them tomatoes?
Yeah, just a kid with a ketchup addiction. Bill is on his way to Dayton to see about a letter sent by a mysterious tree. Be careful and we'll meet back soon.
Do you see me? I am a tree and a special message, both by Christina Goodwill, grade 2. Do you see my beautiful leaves? I have lived for over 100 years. I am tall. I am a tree. You climbed me when you were young. You sat beneath me to shield the sun. My great branches held a swing, so you can fly high like a bird with wings. I saw you carve your sweetheart's name and play hide and seek and other games. Do you see me and my green leaves? I have brought beauty into this world and oxygen to help you breathe. My roots are strong and I am old, but don't let them cut me down. Soon there'll be nothing when you look around. There's enough buildings, lots and spaces, businesses, restaurants, and other spaces. Do you see me and my beautiful leaves? Let me grow and nourish you and the earth. Please, the end. Why are you crying, little girl?
I miss my cousin who has moved far away.
I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I watched her grow up underneath my branches. Maybe I can send her a letter.
How could you do that? How could a tree send a message to a place so far away? She lives in North Carolina, and we live in Ohio.
Well, let me tell you about my roots. My roots are connected to all living creatures. See, the birds are my cousins that sit in my branches. The wind is a friend that blows through my leaves. Oh, I have the relatives called the sequoia. They live in California. Oh, I just wish I had their height. Then I could touch the stars and reach that red kite over there. You know, there's a little girl who cries about that kite every spring. She thinks it's lost forever.
Oh, I see that kite too. It sure is pretty. I would be sad too if I lost my kite. Well, anyway, back to the message. It would be so nice of you, Mr. Tree, if you could send a message all the way to North Carolina. It just has to be special and unique.
You know, I'm sure we can do that. Go ahead and pluck a leaf off my branch.
How about this one?
Oh, that one looks good. Now, carefully write a note on it and send it on its way. First, it'll start with a very large bird. And then the wind will carry it, and then maybe a cow, and then a small rodent, and then after that will be a cat, some more wind, a few squirrels, and then I think a dog. I think that should get there.
Dear Ellen, I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you this summer. I can't write too much because I am writing on a tree leaf. Thank God for the invention of paper. My tree friend says recycle and not to waste paper. He says that recycling will save the earth. Please write me back. You can use the back of this leaf. See you soon. Love ya, Christina. P.S. We found your red kite. The end.
The Bear Who Cried Recycle by Cassidy Knapp, grade 4.
Once upon a time, there were two girls playing all over at the
sunny and happy like it is today. It'll be very sad and depressing. But if you throw away your trash and recycle, then the world will always be fun and non-polluting. Now, doesn't that sound better than polluting your favorite spot?
Yeah, it really does. I never thought of that.
Well, next time, think of it. Deal?
Deal!
So, Remy the Recycle Bear.
Savannah and Lola!
Oh,
Best friends and live in a pollution-free world.
hey, give me something to read. The end.
A Patch of Rats Named Herbie by Leslie Simpkins, grade 6. Once upon a time, there was a patch of rats named Herbie. He was pretty and green, and he didn't have any brown spots. His owner liked him so much that she put a sign in front of him that said, "Do not walk on the grass." But Herbie had a problem, and it was his owner's son, Timmy. Timmy never paid any attention to the sign. He would just walk all over Herbie. But Timmy wasn't only Herbie's problem. Timmy's friends would walk all over Herbie too. And he was getting very sick of it. One day, all of a sudden,
Hey! Who said that? I did. And you're grass. You can't talk. Well, now that I have your attention, I have a few things I'd like to go over with you, all right? Like what? Well, you know, like instead of walking down the sidewalk to your friend's house, you cut across me? And when you bring your friends over, you like to dig holes in me? So what? Well, I don't like it, and it's rude. So will you knock it off? Guess so. Well, where am I supposed to dig holes? I don't know, but try the mud. Yeah, the mud. I don't like the mud. Mud's a lot more fun. Yeah. Well, bye, Timmy.
Timmy and Herbie lived happily ever after. Timmy, get out of the mud.
The end.
I'll give you dirt, you give me nothing but heartache and hurt. I'm
Shrinking Tree by Sebastian Bentley, grade 2. It was the last day before summer vacation. I was talking to my best friend, Chris. We were talking about all the fun activities we were going to do that summer for extra spending money. You know, I want to make a balloon. Yeah, you know, really big balloon. And yeah. And then you can fly to the skies.
Michael, if you would like to make some extra money this summer, I need for someone to look after my yard while I'm at my cottage in Vermont. I will give you $100 if you mow the grass, water the plants, and pull out all these evil weeds while I'm away. The only thing I ask is that you don't mow over my new apple tree that I just planted. If the tree is still growing when I return, I will give you an extra $20 for the extra care for the tree. Now, does this sound like something you'd like to do for extra money this summer?
Yes.
Well, here is the key to my shed. The watering can and the lawnmower are in there. Here is $100. Remember, I will give you an extra $20 bill if the tree is still growing when I return.
So, every Saturday that summer, I would go by Mrs. Alexander's house and take care of her yard. The first thing I would do is to mow a big circle around the apple tree, leaving the grass and the weeds close to it uncut. And then I would water all the plants, especially the apple tree.
Nice job, Michael. Look at that. You even got some new leaves growing.
Yeah, but a few weeks before the end of summer, the leaves turned brown and they fell off.
How crazy. I don't know. Did you water it enough?
I thought I did. I watered it every time I watered all the other plants.
Did you cut it with the lawnmower?
Impossible. Look at the big circle of grass around it. I didn't cut any closer than that. It's impossible that I cut it with...
I know why the tree's not growing. Why? It's the evil weeds.
That's what Mrs. Alexander called them evil. They kill plants and trees.
Okay, I'll get rid of the weeds. You put some leaves there to stop them from growing back.
Stay here, I'm gonna get you $20.
Why are you getting me $20? I owe you $20.
You were gonna give me $20 if you came home with a growing tree. I thought it was only fair that I should give you $20 coming home with a shrinking tree.
What do you mean?
Well, I was really careful not to cut with the mower, and then you think really big around it, and then kill it, and then I saw it run. I tried to leave that over, get on it, and then I tried to put it back down, and then the tree stays down, and oh, it's a shrinking tree, it's dead, and it's all my fault.
Oh my God! The leaves are not evil, and you did not kill the tree. The tree is shrinking because it's autumn, and trees lose their leaves in autumn and will grow back until spring. I didn't mean the tree must actually be getting bigger when I returned. I just didn't want for you to step on it or cut it with the lawnmower. The tree is alive, and next spring it will be growing. Now, you take this $20, and you'll be proud of the job you did my home.
Thanks, Mrs. Alexander. I hope your apple tree grows faster than I do. The end.
Ladies, how's everybody making out?
Oh, I know I'm a good guy here, but this has got to be the weirdest station I've ever visited.
Yeah, wait till you visit New Jersey.
So, what do you have for us now?
Hey, do you have anything without animals? That bear really scared me.
Okay, how about a tree with SBS?
SBS, I know that. That's, silly but sad.
Short branch syndrome.
Where did you do your training? Never mind, I don't want to know. I got it.
All right, next I have an APB on a missing plant.
APB, that's an all-plant bulletin.
Close enough. Cheetah with a speed problem and plans with a territorial dispute.
Cheetah.
I'll take the missing flower case.
All right, now deal with the plans with a territorial dispute. Share the Sun by Alyssa Rose Hamzi, Kindergarten. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, all the plants were fighting over the sunlight.
I'm just gonna stretch my branches right over here to get.
Excuse me! Can you move your branches, please?
Well, I was here first, you little dinky plant.
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit.
I have had enough of your fighting. We have to share the sun and help make oxygen and nectar.
Yes, well, I was
Bruce, you're not doing this. It means you're so doing this. I will climb up there and I will pull out all of your hair.
Hey! You are knock it off. Iris is right.
Thank you, Marigold.
See, look. At dusk, as the sun's going down, we become all the colors of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. See?
You're right. Here, have some sun.
Thank you.
Nice job, everybody. The end.
Garden Seed Investigation by Madison Thacker and Catherine Beatty, grade 6. When I got the call from Miss Lily that her precious petunia plant, Patricia, was missing, I headed right over. Name's Detective B. Bumble. I'm a private eye here in Flower City. When I got to the garden on Rose Avenue, that's where I met Miss Lily. She had stems that didn't quit. They just went right up to the petals.
Oh, Detective Beagle, I'm so glad that you are here. You see, I woke up this morning and I found my precious petunia plant, Patricia, was missing.
I'll put out an APB for your missing plant. But first, I'm going to ask the other flowers if they've seen anything. My first stop was to Frankie and Fiona, the forget-me-nots. What's the word, Frankie?
Let's see, the last time we saw, Trish, right. The last time we saw, Trish, right. Hey, Fiona! Where was the last time we saw?
Trisha!
Yeah, her. I don't know, I'm sorry, we forgot.
Next, I went over to Wanda, the Weeping Willows. But she was crying too hard for me to understand anything. Don't give me a sob story, sister. Where's Patricia? Maybe I'll never find this missing plant. Maybe I'll go home, get a good night's sleep, start fresh as a daisy the next morning. The next morning, I woke up and went back down to the garden. But before I did, I buzzed my hand. works for CWP investigation. Told her to crawl up here and provide some backup. The next day, between the two of us, we looked everywhere. Except for the garage. When I looked into the garage, to my relief, Patricia was there.
I'm a lonely little petunia in the onion hat and I cry.
All right, Patricia, go back in there. Go back home now. Case solved. Get it out of here. Flowers. The next day, I told everyone the good news about Patricia.
Oh, thank you, Bee Bumble. It seems the forget-me-nots forgot to tell you I had taken Patricia there to be Potter. You see, I received a call from my daughter, the stargazer. She had fallen from her telescope platform and hurt herself. I rushed to help her, but never returned to the task at hand.
Hey, did you hear? Patricia was still in the hospital. I'm screwing her everything. That called me the happiest thing I ever heard.
Another case solved by Detective B. Bump.
The Original Odd Couple by Caitlin Manowski, grade 5. It was a bright sunny day on the savannah, and Earl the cheetah was getting ready for his first running lesson.
Keep your eye on the gazelle, son.
And Earl was suggesting he was at the left.
Oh, and don't trip.
I know he was in position.
Hey, wait! I get it! Can I go now?
Yes, but one more important tip.
Yeah.
Don't forget to run fast.
All right.
As fast as you can.
So Earl took a deep breath. He stretched out and ran. It was only a problem. He could only run 3 miles per hour. While he was running, a snail passed him.
Hi, Earl. Nice to see you, Earl.
Earl felt very ashamed. Slowly, he turned around and headed home.
We're very ashamed of you.
You can go to bed without your supper.
Come on.
I'm a family of the
What are we gonna do? How am I never gonna learn how to run fast? I know. I'll go out into the savannah and find myself a coach. Yeah.
So Earl headed out into the savannah to look for a coach. But looking all over the desert for one person was not an easy job for a cheetah who could only run 3 miles per hour. What he didn't realize was the person he was looking for was closer than he expected. Out of nowhere, Earl was knocked to his feet by a mighty wind. When the dust cleared, there stood a huge turtle.
Whoa! How did you do that?
I naturally run that fast. Hi, I'm Turbo.
Turbo.
Turbo the turtle.
Wow.
I have to admit my parents are not very happy with how fast I run.
Yeah, well, my parents aren't exactly gleeful either. Hey, what if we switch speeds?
Is that legal?
Perfectly.
Okay, sounds cool.
Oh, come here, I got an idea.
So Earl and Turbo both grabbed hands and they spun in a circle. Turtle leaps while spinning. They both collapsed to the ground and exhausted.
Oh, Turbo! Turbo, are you all right?
I'm falling and I can't get up.
All right.
It rained almost every day. Every day I would look up to see the sun, but all I could see were leaves and water dripping down on me. Hey, there's water dripping down on me. Sorry. But I was very excited because my birthday was coming up. The thing I wanted most was to see the sun. I asked my relatives if they could give me this present.
I don't know.
That's a difficult promise.
But we'll try.
My birthday morning came and I was wound up. I looked up and I saw only leaves. I knew it was a difficult wish, but then I heard a rustling sound. I looked up and saw my parents moving the branches out of the way.
Happy birthday, Freddie!
For the first time ever, I saw and felt the sun's rays. Light was all around me. My leaves were hot and dry. I loved it. Thank you, everyone. This is the best birthday present ever.
The end. So how's everybody making out?
Pretty good. You know, things would be a lot better if people would just get along and follow the rules of nature.
Yeah, what are those?
Listen to one another, share with each other, and recycle. It's really not that difficult.
You know, that's a really good thought. Because we're definitely going to need it for the next few stories. Yeah, okay. Kelly, you are going to deal with a plant that thinks it's a superhero. You are going to deal with growth that you guys can figure it out. And where's George?
Stung by a bee.
All right, well, he's got a plant that keeps trying to stop photosynthesis.
Is that possible?
Yeah, so it sounds. Now, when you see George, tell him to do that one, and then meet us right back here, because I have something for all of us.
What is it?
It's a secret. It's more enjoyable if you see it on hand.
The plant that stopped photosynthesis by Caitlin Matthews and Talisha Bevan. Grade 5.
Hey, Bethany, let's go try to start my what?
Okay, sounds cool.
Yeah, come on, let's go. What is that?
Trey, that is an ugly flower.
Hi, I'm Sunny the Sunflower.
What a stupid name.
Yeah, let's throw rocks at it.
Okay.
Just for that, I'm gonna stop photosynthesis for you.
I don't believe you could ever do such a thing.
You just wait till tomorrow. You'll find out that you're wrong.
Come on, Trey. I don't want to hear any more of this.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
You'll be sorry.
Trey, I can't breathe.
I know. The air is really heavy.
I bet it was that ugly flower.
Oh, man, we're gonna have to go back and apologize.
We're so sorry.
Really sorry.
Can we have some oxygen, please?
Please, no. Oh, come on, please.
I beg of you, we need it.
But just remember, always treat living creatures with respect.
We will. Look, we're really sorry. We promise we'll never hurt another living organism again. The end.
The Transpiration Wrap by Adam Slaughter, Lucas Palmer,
Everett Stamm, Juliet Strickland,
Anna T. Berry, Brendan Wu.
Lillian Cleveland and Elizabeth Hatch. Grade 3.
Etc. Etc.
If you want to be a botanist, just listen to me.
it ends with an N and it starts with a T.
Water evaporates out of the leaves. It turns into vapors to help you and me.
The vapor goes into the atmosphere. Transpiration is everywhere.
Etc. Etc.
Transpiration is the key to making that bond you and me. Transpiration is the key to making that
The Grumpy Tree by Nathaniel Carlucci, grade 5. Hi, my name is Sue, and I'm an 8-year-old girl who lives in a very small apartment in New York City. The apartment has no trees or plants, it's very dull and gray, and I don't like it because it's so dull, and I don't like the mean people either. One day, I had an idea. I thought if I planted a tree, then more people would see it and plant more plants. The apartment wouldn't be so dull anymore, and the mean people wouldn't be so mean. This is what happened. I took this very small seed and planted it in some nasty gray soil in the alley, and I was very excited about it. I was so happy I started to dance around. The next day, there was a tree in the alley. It was as tall as 2 cars stacked on top of each other. I was so excited, I started to climb the tree.
Get off of me! What's the matter with you?
I thought trees were nice.
Well, we're not, are we?
Then my sweaty, not so bright 15-year-old brother Lloyd came out.
Dude, what's that?
It's a tree.
Dude, I don't like it. I'm gonna cut it down.
So Lloyd ran to get his dusty, rusty, dull, chainless chainsaw and tried to cut down the tree. When the tree yelled at him.
Hey! You want me to come at you with a chainsaw?
The tree pulled itself out of the ground
Yeah!
and started to attack Lloyd. And the other kids would gather to watch.
What are you looking at? Yeah, what are you laughing at? Laughing
Out of nowhere, a snobby lady came into the alley and said,
Oh my word, that would be the best class plan.
she grabbed the tree.
There, come with me. You are going to be the best class plan.
And took him off.
No. I don't like
Hear
trees.
the tree yelling for
Wow.
Get away from me, I hate kids!
Sometimes the honest days when I have to close my eyes and hide. I won't hold until we both break down. Till the fear subsides. And all this tragedy leaves me battling with pride. To survive, I'm just another rider, still trapped within.
And they all lived happily ever after.
Except for me! The end!
does whatever a Spider-Man does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. So look out for Spider-Plant.
Almost. One more, George, and since you're the newbie, it's all yours.
Paul the pop-up tree?
Yes, now take this one seriously. This is a really scary case on stalking.
Ooh, stalking. A stalking tree?
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Now, good luck with this, and when you're done, George, meet us at the airport. We're gonna have to take off soon.
Okay, guys. Paul the pop-up tree by Brandon Decker and Sean St. Ange, grade 4. It was a sunny, windy Saturday. Brandon, Sean, and Aaron were playing football. Paul the pop-up tree was spying on Aaron. Paul looks like a normal tree, but he has the ability to go underground and pop up out of nowhere and scare people. So, during the football game, Brandon threw the ball to Aaron, and Aaron started running for the end zone when Paul the pop-up tree appeared.
Where the devil did you come from? You weren't here before.
Aaron didn't know what to do, so he started running around in circles. I mean, Brandon laughed at him because he looked and sounded so funny. Finally, Aaron just ran home. After Aaron ran home, Paul the pop-up tree disappeared. He went underground and traveled to Aaron's house and started to spy on him through the window.
Oh, wait. Mom, there is a tree staring at me through the window.
That's ridiculous, honey. You're just dreaming it. Look!
All right, guys, we gotta get going to another place. Where are we at? Michigan. I hear there's a bunch of Wolverines that can't play football. The afternoon with us. We always have a wonderful time meeting all the writers. What we're going to do now is we're going to going in reverse order. We're going to be taking some pictures with the authors and the actors for the local newspapers and everything. So you guys are more than welcome to hang around and take pictures too, but let's make sure that we get ours so we can send it. We have a really nice one to go to the newspaper.
And just real quick, we're also going to be handing the winning authors their certificate and packet full of information. In that packet is an information sheet about your local newspapers, so please fill it out. And there's also an envelope to mail it back to CCT. When we receive that, we will send out press releases. And if you have questions, just give me a call to the office. Thank you guys for coming, and Tuesday right before we start taking pictures.
All right, we give Cassidy has to take off quickly, so the bear who cried recycle.
You're